These 20 vegetables grow like fruit trees. Plant once, eat forever. Have you ever wished your vegetables would just come back on their own? No more replanting, no more bending over every spring just to start from scratch. Imagine a garden where you plant once and harvest year after year, just like fruit trees. Well, that's exactly what we're talking about today. 20 amazing vegetables that grow like fruit trees. You plant them once, and they'll keep feeding you, season after season. And don't worry, these aren't hard to find or exotic plants. Many of them grow perfectly in the US, Canada, and the UK. So grab your gardening gloves and a comfy seat. Let's explore the vegetables that do the work for you. Number 1. Asparagus, the timeless classic. If you want a vegetable that truly rewards patience, start with asparagus. Once planted, it spends its first year growing deep, powerful roots. But from the second spring onward, it begins to reward you every year for up to 20 years. Senior tip: choose a sunny, well-drained spot and mix in compost before planting. Once it's established, you'll barely lift a finger. Just harvest those tender spears as they pop up in spring. Pro tip: don't harvest in the first year. Let it build its strength. It's like letting your garden invest for the long term. The longer you wait, the better it pays off. And when the new shoots appear every spring, it feels like nature's way of saying, "You did well last year. Here's your reward." Number 2. Rhubarb, the comeback champion. Rhubarb is one of those plants that refuses to give up. You plant it once, and it just keeps showing up. Thick red stalks pushing through the cool soil every spring. It's tough, dependable, and perfect for colder regions across the US, Canada, and the UK. Senior tip: give rhubarb space, at least 3 feet between plants, and cut off flower stalks when they appear to keep energy in the roots. Pro tip: add a layer of compost every year. That's all it takes to keep it thriving for 10 to 15 years. And if you love baking, you'll adore rhubarb pies and jams. It's one of those plants that makes the whole family gather around the kitchen. Warm pie, good memories, and a garden that keeps on giving. Number 3. Jerusalem artichoke, the underground powerhouse. This one's a hidden gem, literally. The Jerusalem artichoke, also called sunchoke, grows like a sunflower above ground and stores edible tubers below. Once you plant it, it spreads naturally. You harvest a few roots, and next year, it pops right back up, again and again. Senior tip: plant it where it can stay permanently. It spreads fast, so give it its own corner. Pro tip: after harvest, leave a few tubers in the soil. They'll regrow automatically. It's the vegetable version of a self-refilling pantry. These tubers taste nutty, creamy, and perfect for soups. And when those cheerful yellow flowers bloom above ground, they light up your garden like sunshine. Number 4. Walking onions, the plant that plants itself. If there's a plant that truly acts like it has a mind of its own, it's the Egyptian walking onion. These onions grow bulbs on top of their stems, and when those bulbs get heavy, they bend down to the ground and plant themselves. They literally walk across your garden, replanting as they go. Senior tip: no replanting needed, ever. Just let them wander and you'll always have fresh onions. They're cold hardy too, so even if you live in a snowy region, they'll pop right back up in spring. Pro tip: harvest a few bulbs each year, but always leave some in place. That's how they keep multiplying, effortlessly. They're a wonderful conversation starter. Kids and grandkids are always amazed when you show them an onion that walks. It's one of those fun little garden tricks that brings generations together. Number 5. Tree collards, the leafy mini tree. Now here's where things start to look magical. Tree collards are exactly what they sound like. Leafy greens that grow on tall, woody stems, almost like a miniature vegetable tree.
They can live for 10 to 20 years if you treat them right. And the best part? You can keep harvesting the leaves year-round. Senior tip: support the base with a small stake. As it grows taller, it can get top-heavy. And don't over-harvest. Always leave a few leaves on each branch to help the plant keep feeding itself. Pro tip: cut and replant side shoots in spring. It's like cloning your favorite plant. No seeds required. They're also especially great for U.S. gardeners in warmer zones, 8 to 10, but with some shelter, they can survive cooler weather too. Tree collards also have this wonderful habit of feeding the whole family. A single plant can keep a steady supply of greens going for months, a perfect fit for gardeners who love to share their harvests with neighbors. If you love this kind of easy, low-maintenance gardening, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell icon. That way you'll never miss our next episodes. We'll cover even more plant once, eat forever vegetables that thrive for years. And tell me in the comments, which of these first 5 perennials would you like to grow in your garden? Your answers help other gardeners decide what to try next. Number 6. Perennial Kale, the Forever Green. Kale has always been known as a superfood, but perennial kale takes it to another level. Unlike the annual kind you replant every spring, this variety keeps growing year after year, even through light frost. It has sturdy, woody stems, just like a small shrub, and can live up to 8 years if well cared for. Senior tip: cut it back every winter to encourage fresh, tender growth. And because it's leafy and easy to reach, it's perfect for raised beds or containers. Pro tip: take small cuttings and root them in water or soil. That way you'll always have backup plants in case one slows down. The best part, you can pick a few leaves whenever you need them. No big harvest days, no bending for hours. Just simple, steady food right from your garden. Number 7. Sorrel, the Zesty Perennial. Sorrel is one of those quiet champions of the perennial garden. It comes back early each spring, often before most plants have even woken up. Its lemony, slightly tart flavor makes it a refreshing twist in soups, salads, and sauces. Senior tip: if you love low-maintenance plants, sorrel is your friend. It asks for little, just occasional watering and a light compost dressing once a year. Pro tip: cut it back in midsummer to keep new leaves tender. And if you plant 2 or 3 clumps, you'll have fresh greens from early spring all the way through fall. Sorrel is also one of the most forgiving plants. Forget to water, it bounces back. Cold weather, it thrives. It's almost like the plant knows we all need a little help sometimes. Number 8. Horseradish, the bold survivor. If you want a vegetable that's practically unkillable, horseradish is your go-to. It grows from deep roots that spread easily underground, and once it's established, it's there for life. You can harvest the roots for their strong, spicy flavor, and any little piece you leave behind will sprout into a new plant next year. Senior tip: plant horseradish in a pot or a corner of your garden where it can stay permanently. It spreads quickly, so keeping it contained makes it easier to manage. Pro tip: harvest in fall for the best flavor. The roots are strongest after the first frost. And here's a little family idea. Make homemade horseradish sauce together. It's an easy kitchen project that fills the house with laughter and maybe a few tears from that spicy kick. Number 9. Chives, the easiest perennial of them all. If you want a plant it and forget it vegetable, chives are unbeatable. They come back year after year, they bloom with pretty purple flowers, and they grow happily in containers or garden beds. Senior tip: trim the leaves regularly. It keeps them soft and flavorful and prevents the plant from getting too woody. Pro tip: don't throw away the flowers. They're edible and have a light onion flavor, perfect for garnishing soups or salads. And here's a little gardening joy. Chives attract bees and butterflies. So while you're enjoying your breakfast tea, you might notice a few pollinators dancing around your garden. A reminder that even the smallest plants bring life and beauty. 10.
Globe artichoke, the garden's crown jewel. Now here's one that really lives up to the fruit tree comparison, the globe artichoke. This majestic plant grows from a thick, woody base and produces large, edible flower buds that return every year. In warm U.S. climates like California or the South, it can live for 8 to 10 years. In cooler areas, it behaves like a semi-perennial, still lasting several seasons if protected from frost. Senior tip: mulch around the base in winter to protect the crown. In spring, prune back old stalks to make way for new growth. Pro tip: artichokes love sunlight and compost-rich soil. Feed them once in early spring, and they'll reward you with stunning edible blooms by summer. And if you've got grandkids or little helpers around, this plant is pure magic. When those buds start opening, kids love watching them turn into giant purple flowers, a natural science lesson right in your backyard. If you're enjoying this journey into easy, lasting gardening, go ahead and like this video. It really helps spread these tips to more gardeners just like you. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe and tap the bell icon, because in the next part, we'll explore 5 more vegetables that are even tougher, more productive, and perfect for long-term gardens. We're only halfway through, and trust me, the next few will surprise you. 11. Sea kale, the coastal survivor. Sea kale is one of those vegetables that looks too pretty to be edible. It has large silvery leaves, fragrant white flowers, and thick roots that come back year after year. In the past, it grew wild along the coasts of Europe and North America, thriving in salty air and poor soil. Senior tip: sea kale loves full sun and sandy or well-drained soil. It's perfect for raised beds or dry corners of the garden where other plants struggle. Pro tip: in early spring, cover the shoots with a pot or bucket for a few weeks. The lack of light makes them tender and sweet, a delicacy once prized in Old English gardens. And once you've tasted that first harvest, you'll understand why this plant was called the asparagus of the sea. 11. Good King Henry, the forgotten favorite. Once upon a time, this plant was found in nearly every cottage garden in England. Good King Henry is a hardy perennial green, sometimes called poor man's asparagus. It disappeared from modern gardens for a while, but now gardeners are bringing it back for its flavor and simplicity. Senior tip: Good King Henry thrives in partial shade and doesn't mind neglect. It's perfect for a corner near a fence or under a fruit tree where other crops won't grow. Pro tip: harvest young shoots in spring like asparagus, or let them grow for leafy greens later in summer. It's a humble, dependable plant, and for many gardeners, it's a reminder of simpler times. It's lovely to grow something your grandparents might have grown decades ago, a true taste of heritage gardening. 12. Skirret, the sweet old root. Skirret is one of those vegetables that deserves a comeback. It's an old European root crop with a flavor somewhere between carrot and parsnip, sweet, earthy, and delicious. It grows as a cluster of thin roots, and once planted, it keeps coming back year after year. Senior tip: plant it in loose, deep soil. That way the roots grow long and easy to harvest. Water regularly during dry spells for the best flavor. Pro tip: after harvest, leave a few smaller roots behind. They'll regrow into next year's crop automatically. Skirret is one of those plants that rewards patience. The first time you taste its sweet roots roasted or in soup, you'll wonder why it ever went out of style. 14. Lovage, the flavorful giant.
Lovage is one of those plants that surprises every gardener. It grows tall, sometimes up to 6 feet, with bright green celery-like leaves that taste rich and savory. You can use it in soups, stews, or even salads. The flavor is like concentrated celery with a hint of lemon. Senior tip: Lovage is almost self-sufficient. It thrives in both sun and partial shade and handles neglect well. Once established, it can live over a decade. Pro tip: cut the plant back after flowering to keep it bushy and healthy. The stems can be chopped and frozen for easy use later. And here's something lovely. Its size and scent make it a magnet for pollinators. Bees, butterflies, and ladybugs love it, turning your garden into a calm, living ecosystem. 15. Watercress, the gentle stream feeder. Few vegetables are as delicate yet persistent as watercress. It loves damp soil or shallow water, and once it's settled, it spreads endlessly. You can grow it near a pond, in a shallow tray, or even in a large bowl kept moist. It doesn't need fancy conditions. Senior tip: if you struggle with bending or heavy work, grow watercress in a raised container with constant moisture. It's light, easy to trim, and perfect for small space gardens. Pro tip: harvest regularly to encourage fresh and tender growth. The more you trim, the faster it grows back. And nothing beats the taste: crisp, peppery, and refreshing. A handful of homegrown watercress in a sandwich or soup adds that fresh from the garden flavor that store-bought greens just can't match. 16. Sweet potato, the underground gift. Sweet potatoes aren't just annuals. In warm climates, they're true perennials. Plant them once, and they'll keep sending out vines and roots year after year. Even in cooler climates, you can easily regrow them by saving slips from the vines. They regenerate endlessly. Senior tip: give sweet potatoes space to sprawl. They love spreading across the soil. If you have limited space, try growing them in a large container or raised bed. The best part is, the leaves are edible too. They're tender, nutritious, and perfect for soups or light stir-fries, a healthy green that keeps producing all year. 17. Malabar spinach, the climbing perennial. If you love greens but don't want to replant spinach every season, meet Malabar spinach, a glossy, climbing vine that grows like a dream in warm weather. It's not true spinach, but it tastes similar, slightly crisp and juicy with beautiful heart-shaped leaves. Senior tip: train it on a trellis or garden fence to save space and make harvesting easier on your back. Pro tip: pick the young leaves regularly to encourage new growth and prevent the vine from getting too woody. It's perfect for gardeners who love low-maintenance color, with green or red stems that add beauty and food all in one. And here's a fun touch. Kids and grandkids love watching it climb. It's one of those plants that quietly teaches patience and care. 18. Artichoke, sweet leaf bush. This one is often called the vegetable tree. Artichoke is a small, leafy shrub that grows 6 to 10 feet tall and lives for many years. Its tender leaves taste a bit like green peas, mild, sweet, and full of nutrients. It thrives in warm climates and keeps producing leaves all year round. Senior tip: plant Artichoke where it gets partial shade. It loves warmth but doesn't need full sun all day. And since it's a shrub, you can prune it to your preferred height for easy reach. Pro tip: harvest often. Pruning keeps it bushy and encourages new tender growth. It's one of those plants that quietly takes care of you. You plant it once, and it provides endless leafy greens without demanding much in return. And here's a beautiful little family note. Artichoke often becomes a memory plant.
Once you have it, you can take cuttings to share with neighbors or family. It spreads generosity, not just food. 19. Moringa, the drumstick tree. Now, if there's one plant that truly earns the title vegetable tree, it's moringa. This fast-growing tree can reach 20 feet tall, yet it's gentle enough to prune and keep small. Almost every part is edible: the leaves, pods, flowers, and even the seeds. And it's packed with vitamins, protein, and antioxidants. Senior tip: in cooler regions, grow moringa in a large pot. You can bring it indoors during winter and place it near a sunny window.
Pro tip: prune it regularly. Moringa grows fast, and pruning keeps it compact, leafy, and easier to harvest. When the leaves flutter in the breeze, they look like tiny green coins, symbols of life and renewal. And there's something deeply comforting about a tree that feeds you again and again, with no replanting, no rush, and no stress. 20. Perennial leek, the self-replenishing onion. We'll finish with one of the simplest but most rewarding perennials: perennial leeks. These look and taste just like regular leeks, but instead of dying after harvest, they split underground and form new ones. Plant them once, and you'll have a steady leek patch that renews itself every year. Senior tip: they're perfect for raised beds. No bending, no replanting. Just cut one leek, and another will take its place. Pro tip: divide the clumps every couple of years to give each leek space to grow larger. That's all the maintenance they need. And here's a gentle moment many gardeners enjoy: the smell of leeks roasting in the kitchen on a chilly evening. It feels like home. And knowing they came from a plant that's been growing for years, that's real satisfaction. And there we have it, 20 vegetables that grow like fruit trees. From the humble asparagus and rhubarb to the mighty moringa and perennial leek, each of these plants proves that gardening doesn't have to be exhausting to be rewarding. They don't just save time, they give back peace, ease, and joy. If this video has inspired you to start your own forever garden, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next episodes where we explore more easy gardening ideas for seniors. And please share in the comments, which of these 20 vegetables do you already grow or want to try first? Your answers might inspire another gardener to begin their own journey toward less work, more harvest, and a lifetime of green joy.